On this week's episode, I decided to be lazy. So I just put the last word we're going to say in our sentence, and we got to figure out what we're going to say before it. And then once we hear that word, the other person can start talking. So I don't feel like writing the lead in. So there you go.
Well, I could write it.
Nope. Like I said, it's just the last word that we say after we're done. And then the next person starts. So this is what we're going to talk about. Go.
Sleep.
Well, you're just saying the word. You got to say stuff before that and go. And on the episode, we talk about spacing out. Well, what other person could space out more than Pete Davidson? He's pretty spacey. So but he's not going to space.
Okay. So then I would have to say something like, did you know that they're having a celebration in India where women beat off men?
Yeah, that's my kind of celebration. I think I'm going. I forgot the festival. It's Holi, 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 Holi is a celebration. So I'm in. I want to do that. I think they throw colored dye at you too, though, powdered dye.
Yes,
but I'm good with that too. And then Israel is working on their defense, and I don't think it's from space, but Dr. Evil would have a space laser.
And of course, we talk about how some people just do not understand that being nude is not bad, but you know, everybody likes boobs.
Welcome to the Don't Know Show. Used to be What Happened to the World Today, but we just don't know. I'm Steve.
And I'm Scott. And I really don't know why we're doing the show because we're crazy. Oh.
And you're late.
And I'm late. Yes, it was a crazy day today. Actually, this whole weekend was a little weird, but we won't get into that.
Why?
Well, because
you'll get in trouble.
Yes.
Oh well.
But anyway, this is how I'm Scott.
Bad life decisions.
Yeah, how bad life decisions led to a YouTube show, podcast, and Twitch live stream.
Yep. So I guess the algorithms work. You have to get out of the chat right now. Like our show, subscribe to our show, do all that stuff so more people can see our show. And without you doing that, they can't see our show. So
right, because they don't promote us.
Go down there and like, subscribe. That's how the algorithms work, which is really dumb.
It is. But it's okay.
Whatever.
We're getting there.
Well, whatever.
I was considering doing my game again on Twitch to get those because you got to have 8 shows a month. And we're only doing obviously 4 because we do 1 a week.
Right.
So if I do, half an hour of my game again, that'll get us the 8 shows, but it's not really this, you know what I mean?
It's not the same thing.
Right.
Well, we can play a game together and just talk over it. I don't know. Yeah. And then that would get us a show, and then that just doesn't go up on YouTube or the stream.
Right.
Or the
just be on the stream.
Am I in the mic okay? I'm trying something different.
Yeah, sounds fine.
Okay, because I'm trying something different. I'm talking across the top instead of into the top.
There, is that better?
No, I don't. I just don't know if.
No, I'm looking at mine. Look at me. How's mine?
Yours is perfect.
You like that?
Can you raise it a little higher? Can you raise it? Can you raise it a little higher? There it is. Back up a little bit. Lower. Back up. Now go. You go lower. You go lower. Lower. Go lower or raise the mic up. There you go. Perfect.
Yay! That's look, it works.
There's the opening screenshot. So you're welcome. Now you have an opening screenshot. But we're going to talk about what we've noticed is going on in the world today, things we don't know. And we're going to talk about, first off, the pictures behind us. We change those on a regular basis. Scott had a streak going for like 360 shows or something like that, where he had a different picture before he repeated. Then he only repeated like one.
Yes.
And then he's got new pictures again for all of them. So let's talk about what's going on behind your picture, because I see the word new and I actually see the word nut. So is it something to do with your nuts?
No.
Okay.
No.
It's 120. So what is that? Why do we have nutritional fats?
When I first did this, before it shrunk to the 2-person thing, you can see what the product was. But once it shrunk to the 2-person, it cut the top off, which kind of.
But what if I turn my video out? No, that doesn't get rid of me. How
no,
do
it doesn't.
Do that so that it can see both?
It's really not that big of a deal because I will just explain it.
Oh, okay. Well, what if you change your view? If you change your view to full, no, that's not it.
Yeah.
Speaker.
But anyway.
Sorry.
Oh,
if you change the speaker, it doesn't show it either, just so you know.
Oh, weird.
Well, that's weird.
But anywho's.
Wait.
What this
is.
That
you?
No, that's you.
Really?
Yes.
I didn't do anything.
See, that's what I heard before too. One of your monitors is playing our show.
There we go. No, one of the monitors is not playing our show.
Oh, okay.
But thank you for playing.
You're welcome. Do I win anything big?
So that looks like cheese.
It is.
Ooh, see how smart I am?
Do you know what my favorite cheese is?
Yes.
You do?
I do.
What is it?
Your favorite cheese is my favorite cheese. It's not Swiss.
No.
Not Havarti.
That is incorrect. It is Havarti.
Yeah, I like Havarti.
Okay.
Remember when I was doing Havarti? Remember I was making cheese sandwiches?
Now, the difference is I used to always get the Crystal Farms Havarti here, which
Crystal Farms,
which is
like
a
Crystal
local.
Light, but
No,
Farms?
it's a big company. It's like Kraft Cheese, only it's Crystal Farm cheese. Their biggest competitor in this area. Now, normally the thing I like about those companies is their product is very universal. In other words, 5 years in a row, if you buy their cheese, it's going to taste the same, right?
Crystal Farm, Wisconsin cheese, Midwest cheese for the win.
Yeah.
Crystal Farms, cheese, dairy, our story. Okay, go ahead.
Okay. The problem is I've been noticing that they've been having some quality control issues.
Well, okay. I'm going to go to their website right now, since you're saying that, and I'm going to show you why they're having quality control issues. This is their main page of their website. Look at their factory. It's falling apart.
Oh, yeah, that's bad.
Yeah. So, okay. That's their website. That's their
I
website.
know, but that was their past. That's where they started.
It's the beginning of a video or something, but I just thought that was funny that you made that comment. And that's the first thing I see on the webpage.
So anyway, normally Havarti cheese is very, very soft and creamy. It's almost buttery.
It is buttery.
But lately it's been coming out hard, like Colby
firm
cheese.
Or hard. There's a difference between firm and hard. Hard means like it's got a crust to it.
Okay. Yeah. Then it's just firm. Yeah.
Well, yeah. Okay.
It has not been buttery at all. It's been more like Swiss cheese. You know, when you take a big chunk of Swiss cheese, it's firm. It's like you know, like al dente with pasta. You have to chew it. You can't just put it in your mouth and have it melt.
Okay. Don't know show question. What does al dente mean?
Firm to the tooth.
Ooh, you knew that. Very good. Okay.
Duh. I use it in my cooking show all the time.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. But anywho's, for the holidays, we were at the I shouldn't say that anymore. Walmart, and they had this cheese imported directly from Denmark. And when I picked it up, it felt squishy. I'm like, I got to try this. So I bought it, went home, took a slice of it, and I'm like, this is what I missed.
Home, yeah.
And then I went back to get more, and they were all sold out. And they only buy one case for the holidays.
Okay.
Nice. So then I was looking around, and I could have it shipped to me directly for like $50. I'm like, okay, it's really, really good cheese, not $50. So we were in Janesville, and we decided to shop at a store that has a product that I was looking for that I can't find anywhere else, and it's called Woodman's. So I went in there, and as I'm looking,
Woodman's is awesome.
Yes,
Woodman's owns their own grocery stores.
that is correct.
And those are employee owned.
Correct. So we went in there, and while I was in there, I said, just for shits and giggles, I'm going to go through their cheese department. And I found this. It's also from Denmark, different company, but also from Denmark. And I picked it up, I squeezed it, and I said, yes, this is what I want. So I bought 2 of them right away. They're so good.
So now you know that I'm going to be back for the next show, right? But then I will be gone for the 3rd, because for April 3rd, because I will be in Florida, and that is where we do not have good internet connection.
Oh.
Yeah. So bummers,
Okay.
but that's cool. So you got
Guess where I'm going to
cheese.
be on the 10th?
Where?
Cancun.
Oh, you are. You're going.
Yes.
Are you going to try and do a remote?
Yes, I am. And I plan on doing it outside if at all possible.
And I'll have to record it and I'll have to figure out how to post
Not
it.
necessarily. I'm bringing my laptop.
Oh, nice.
I'm also going to bring my webcam because it's on a tripod.
Nice.
The only thing I might not be able to bring is I'm not going to be able to bring my microphone setup.
Setup, no, but
I should be able to use the microphone up with the laptop, right?
I would, no. If you're going to be outside, I would bring a microphone.
All right. I'll see if I can fit everything in there.
You don't have a headset?
Oh, headset. Duh. That'll work.
Yeah.
So I prefer not using the headset, but I'll figure it out. I got 2 weeks. So
yeah. Practice first. Make sure it works. That's awesome, dude. So you'll do the show on your own on the 3rd if I can't figure out how to get in.
Right.
Then on the 10th, that'll be fun. I should be back by then. So when do you leave? So we know when to
we
come
leave on the
house.
Tuesday the 5th.
Okay, so everybody plan on going on Tuesday the 5th to start emptying out Scott's house.
Okay, you do realize there's going to be other people here.
They don't care. They'll help. They'll probably hold the door for us.
No, because if all the stuff is gone, then he can't suck off me. Sounds terrible, but you
can't
know
say
what I mean.
that. Don't get yourself.
I didn't say it the wrong way. You thought it the wrong way.
I'm just saying, don't get yourself in trouble. Okay.
Okay. So how come your picture smells so good?
To the show today when you guys
No.
ate? Oh, you don't listen to the show anymore?
No.
That's why you're getting gutsy. Yes. Smart man.
Yes.
No.
Not only that, the place has been so loud lately that you have to really crank up the volume to hear it. So
cool.
And
well, awesome.
I don't want to be one of those people that all the people around you are like, "Will you turn that damn thing off? We're trying to watch TV."
You should broadcast it to the TV.
I tried, but they're all secured.
Oh.
Believe me, I tried. I found one place that I was able to pull it off, and then they secured it after I did that.
Yeah, I imagine they would.
One of the things I wanted to do is what I like to do, because it's kind of funny, is when I go through any place that has TVs on display for sale, like big box stores, I see if any of them are smart TVs that were not secured. And if they're not, that's what I do. I put our show on. But they all learned around here already.
Too. You can do that Bluetooth speakers also.
Yes. So anyway, how come yours smells so good?
He actually doesn't. This tree actually kind of smells like mushrooms.
Ew.
Yeah, kind of weird. But it's spring.
What is it called?
So you need a website. Go to Fiverr.
Where?
Get your website design, content writing,
Stop.
marketing to boost.
Stop. Just stop. I don't want any more of your damn commercials.
No.
I have it on pause and it unpauses to play a commercial.
Of course it does.
That's not right.
Could be left though.
I have no idea what kind of tree that is.
Okay.
You know what kind of tree that is? Don't know.
Well, it looks like a crabapple tree, but it could be,
No, not crab apples.
Could be a cherry tree.
It does little things like that. No, there's no fruit coming off this tree.
It flowers, but there's no fruits.
Right.
Okay.
So tree with white flowers. Let's see if I can find it here. Tree with white flowers. And I don't even know if it's indigenous to Las Vegas.
Me neither.
You know how they are. They like to no.
Yes.
Maybe. What the hell? Is that it? This is it. But I don't know what it is. Top 5 flowering white trees. But flowering pear. Flowering pear is a wonderful tree. They do a great job each season. Beginning each year, the flowering pear produces a mass display of white snow flowers that cover the entire tree. After it blooms, it produces oval-shaped leaves, which go from a glossy green in the summer to a rich, pure red color in the fall. Flowering pear is moderate, fast grower that can tolerate full sun. not Vegas. An ornamental tree. Flowering pears produce a thick umbrella-shaped canopy, not only as a fantastic color, but also provides abundant shade. There you go. Flowering pear. The Don't Know Show. You're welcome.
Yeah, but it's a flowering pear, but it
Does not produce pears.
produce pears.
There you go.
That is really sad.
There you go.
Okay.
That's it.
See, we learned something new today. I
Yeah,
like learning new things.
Let me verify. Come on. Oh man, I'm having a hard time controlling stuff today. What are you looking down at?
I'm trying
get
something
over.
here.
Are you? You're very trying.
Because sometimes
It
it's
is to
smart.
China and Vietnam.
Come on, work.
It ain't working. So yeah, so I just thought it was cool, and I like taking close-up pictures of flowers like that because you don't normally see them like that. So that's what I did. I took a close-up picture of flowers like that.
Yay. I got it to work.
Okay, do it.
Do it. Do it. Do it.
You
do
got
it.
it to work. Come on.
Well, no, it was on my phone. I needed to push a button on my computer in the house, and I couldn't get it to line up quite right for my fingers to work because I got chubby fingers. But now it worked.
Oh, good. Okay.
All right. Now it's time for what?
It's time for the genuine positivity message already. Wow. Okay.
No,
Dave.
not
Oh, no?
quite. It's time for our first actual show subject.
Oh, we're actually going to show subjects now.
Sure. Why not?
I was going to talk about the feds.
Ooh, the feds. Wait a minute.
Yep.
Wait a minute. Are we watching Special Agent Donoso?
No. Did you see that there's a new TV show, the FBI's?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So you say yes. The Don't Know Show,
Yeah, I don't know anything about it, but I do remember seeing something about it.
but they're the FBI's, and I can't find anything. The Don't Know Show can't find anything on it.
I believe wasn't it for
FBI's
international?
What?
Wasn't it for I know the FBI is supposed to be United States and CIA is international, but I thought it was something weird like that.
It's a TV.
The TV
Here you
show.
go. It's a TV show, but it's kind of like Law and Order,
Okay.
but it's about
But.
the guys.
You said but.
Guys, I got eyes on northeast corner.
Yep, that's the commercial I saw. Or the trailer as they call it.
Come out with your hands up.
Newark Children's Hospital just got hit with a cyber attack.
Find the motive, use it to track the hacker down.
Somebody from the Bureau got her killed.
There's a fox in the hen house.
International child abduction.
We're moving in with you. Everybody down!
Let's dig in, people. Let's go.
The FBI's.
Yep. See, it's international.
So there's FBI, the TV show, which is on season 4, and now there's going to be FBI International. So is it going to be like? I don't know what it's going to be like. That's my
Me
question.
neither.
Is it going to be like Wednesdays where it's the Chicago PD, Chicago Med, Chicago Fire?
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
This doesn't help me.
It could be much worse. Trust me on this. You know that I'm doing those streaming things now, so I've been watching a whole bunch of interesting shows. And so
Which
many
streamers
of
do
them
you have?
I have Disney Plus and Paramount Plus.
Oh, you don't have Netflix and you don't have Hulu.
No,
Okay.
but when you're watching,
Because I was going to recommend some shows if you had those two.
but since I have Fire Stick, I do have access to some of those, but most of them charge you money for seeing anything.
Right.
So,
Yeah,
but
so I can't recommend those.
it's really kind of interesting how many of these shows are foreign shows that are not even in English. It's like, wow.
Yeah,
New
a lot
Jackie
of them.
Chan movie. It's all in 90% of it is in Chinese, but every once in a while they say American stuff. It's kind of funny.
Yeah. So, but the feds I was talking about was the Fed raised the rates.
Yes.
We're up 0.25 to 0.35%.
Right.
I don't think it's enough. And they're going to do it 7 more times. I know everybody else is publishing 6, but he said 7. So it's going to be 6 or 7, but I don't think it's enough. So here's what I like to think of it as. Here's the way it was explained to me. Imagine that you've got a huge dam, right? And the only way to stop the water from coming out is to put a dam up as high as the water is, right?
Okay.
Otherwise, the water just pours over the top.
Right.
Right. So, all right, this is making me nuts. I'm just going to close this thing. Where is it? I'm closing this webpage. Yeah, I don't know. I'll deal with when I find it. I'll try and find it again when we get there, but I don't think I will. I had it stopped on a part of a video I wanted to show.
Yes.
But it keeps restarting to show commercials. I'm like, no. But so if you've got a dam that is got, let's just say, to keep things simple, 10 feet of water, and you put a 2.5 foot dam in front of it, how much of that water you think you're going to stop or slow down?
All of it.
Exactly. So that's inflation right now, right? Because inflation's at like almost 8%. And we threw pretty much a rope across the water.
Exactly. Which is exactly what we needed to do.
Well, we needed to throw a little more than a rope to slow it down. We didn't need to completely stop it because that would have put us in a recession. But I'm thinking 0.25, especially considering everybody is talking about everything being baked in already, right? People already were expecting to raise. So
yes,
let's see what the inflation numbers say at the end of this month and see if it even slowed it down at all. I mean, they're saying it's going to slow down because of fuel costs, but
yeah, apparently they've already dropped, but yet we've only gone down 6 cents a gallon. It literally went up 35 cents a gallon in 5 days, but yet it's already back down to the same price as it was before per barrel, and it's only gone down 6 cents. Really?
And we only buy 5% of everything from Russia.
Exactly.
So
everything that we import, not everything. The majority of what we have, we do our own, but we do import most of our stuff from Canada.
Yeah, so where's the chart? I got a bunch of charts.
Ooh, I like charts when you do them.
But unfortunately, I can't find one that's current.
Did you get a pie chart to make everybody hungry?
That was from Pie Day. We talked about Pie Day, didn't we?
Yes, we did.
Pie Day was also International Nap Day?
I did not know that. I had to think about it because I sort of remember we talked about something like that, but I didn't remember it.
And do you know why it was International Nap Day?
Because somebody chose that day?
Because the day after daylight saving time gets turned on, everybody is like freaking out and they're all screwed up because of the hour change.
Yeah, so you got to look at the map to see where your changing countries are.
And that is really why the nap day came about.
Okay.
But did you see what was it the Senate or the House? Who
Senate.
Voted? The Senate.
Yes.
They voted to keep daylight saving time permanent in December of 23.
Correct.
All right. So here's my question for you. Do we really want daylight saving time or do we want standard time?
I would go with daylight saving time.
Why?
Because I do like it to be light out in the summertime till 9 p.m.
Well, but standard time, it would be daylight till 10 p.m.
That I believe is incorrect.
Right. We spring ahead, right? So if it's 10 o'clock right now, so at 9 o'clock, it's light, right? Because we're on daylight saving time.
Right.
If we sprung backwards, we'd be what?
Okay. When we sprung forward, instead of being dark at 6, it was now dark at 7. So we gained that hour by springing forward.
How can that be? Wait, the sun sets at 6. We move ahead an hour. So now it's 7, right? Okay. So now it's at 7. Okay. I guess that's right.
Yeah.
Because I want to be able to golf. I want to be able to get 18 holes of golf in after I leave.
Yes.
Leave work.
I just want to play 18 holes of golf.
I'd like to be able to play 18 holes of golf too. Like when I'm actually on the course, actually play. That would be different for me.
More better.
Or
So
better.
anywho's.
So that's cool. So that is on the subject board.
Yeah, I am kind of curious how that's going to work because people are complaining how dark it's going to be when kids go to school in the wintertime.
Who cares?
Honestly, I'm pretty sure it's dark when the kids go to school anyway.
Yeah, it is.
So it's just going to be dark longer.
And then is Arizona going to stay on standard time then? So we're still.
That's a good question. I'm going
weird
to have
time
to ask
because they said they were going to.
Okay.
But the reason that they do is just because they don't want to change back and forth.
Correct.
So if they don't have to change back and forth, would they come over to?
That's
and
the
bill
question.
is written that they have a choice that they can still. The places that don't change can still choose not to change.
How come when I get a bill, I have no choice? I just have to pay it.
Exactly. It's just not right. It's just not right. But so, all right, let's talk about maybe cargo ship captains not getting enough sleep. Or is there a conspiracy going on? Did you notice in the last month there's been 2? I think there are 3 cargo ship boat fires and boats that sank.
I only heard of 2, but that doesn't mean anything.
No, there was a third one. I couldn't find the article, but there was a third one. So the first one was, why will this not open now? All right. The first one was what? The first one was the Miss Dorothy, which was.
Is that the one that semi capsized?
I don't know.
One of them burned up with the Volkswagens and stuff in it.
No, that's the next one.
Okay.
So this one was on the Mississippi, and it was a total loss at $2.4 million. So this one was on the Mississippi. Then the second one, the one you're talking about, the boat started on fire, had all of the luxury vehicles on it.
Correct.
So I don't know if you necessarily call them Volkswagens a luxury vehicle.
Look, you're doing it again.
It's got a commercial first. I don't want to do that. So I'll just remember what I can remember about the second one. But that's the one that had the ship. Then now there was a third one. I don't remember where the third one was. But now in the Chesapeake Bay, a guy ran out of the channel and ran the damn ship aground.
All right.
So Evergreen on March 17th ran aground.
All right.
So,
makes no sense to me.
I'm like, what is going on?
There's so many redundancies on these boats.
Right. And I mean, is it because we're just stressing and running these guys?
It could be because let's face it. Again, when we went out to lunch today, they were so short staffed, it took almost an hour to get set.
You see the red buoys now. We showed you 2 red buoys.
So this is where the boat is. And there's red buoys and there's green buoys.
Sorry.
Right?
Yep.
So you got to stay in this channel.
2. So you'll see right here the buoy numbers.
And they have
right
numbers
here.
on.
So here you go. Here are your buoys right here. And each of these buoys will have markers on them so that you can identify them. So each of these buoys are labeled. And again, the buoy numbers are important. Again, if you go back to the video here, this is buoy number 14 right here. This is buoy 14. Well, buoy 14 on the chart is right here. I know it's kind of hard and you don't see the numbers very well here, but if you look right here, there you see the 14 there, and there's buoy 16 right there. And so what happened here was the ship was coming southbound or southeast, heading this way, and she had to begin her turn. The only thing I can think that happened here is either she started the turn too late or a mechanical issue on the vessel. Now, the ship maintained speed. We saw that in Mike Schuller's replay of it. The ship was doing 13 knots. So the ship had to turn right to come into the channel here, but she didn't. So we know buoy 14 is right here. This is, again, that buoy we're seeing here. Buoy 16 is lined up. She went out of the channel right either just above buoy 16 or just below buoy 16, and she's in this water right here. This water is measured in fathoms. A fathom is 6 feet. So you'll see right here where it says 7 and 3, that's 7 fathoms, 3 feet. This is just the way they do nautical
Isn't that
charts.
weird? 7 and 3.
She draws
they mix the measurement.
42 feet of water. 42 feet of water. That means that, right here in the edge of the channel right here, she should be fine. I mean, you should be drawing almost 57 feet of water, but right here between buoys and 14 and 16, you see this shallow water.
4,
right here.
3.
You see markers here for 4, 5 fathoms. Well, 5 fathoms is 30 feet. 4 fathoms is 24 feet. And we know from the story right here that she's in 24 feet of water at mean low water, meaning at the lowest level the water is at. She's at 24 feet.
Oops.
She's drawing 42.6. That means she's gone off here into this area that's not dredged somehow, either mechanically.
So think about that. She's drawing 42 and she's in 24 feet of water.
Yes. Well,
Oops.
dyslexic.
Oops.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's another ship stuck. Kind of weird that the ships are stuck and stuff like that. There, remember the one in this, was it the Suez Canal or the Panama that turned sideways? I think it was the Suez.
Yeah, I don't remember, but I remember turn sideways. Again, it's not easy to do that because these boats everything goes in slow motion.
Yes, but they don't have brakes on.
That's the
So
problem.
once it starts doing something, you got to speed up to turn it.
Yeah.
So that's oops. All steam backwards. or
Surprise,
whatever.
surprise.
So I don't know if you've been following that more and more celebrities are getting invited by Bezos to go up into the Blue Origin.
No, I have not.
So Pete Davidson, you know who Pete Davidson is?
Isn't he a drummer?
No, he's a comedian from Saturday Night Live.
Okay.
So he did a thing with Elon Musk when Elon Musk was on the show, and he did the Chad thing. Remember, I showed it on the show. It was Chad. He's like, Chad, you got to save the planet. Okay.
Okay. I do remember that.
Yeah. So apparently, though, the mission got scrubbed and got changed to the date. So now, according to the sources, because of a conflict, he can't make it. So Blue Origin put this notice out, and I just wanted to see if you knew the answer to this because I almost had to look it up, and then I remembered. Pete Davidson would be the third celebrity to go up on Blue Origin.
Okay.
Who were the other two?
William Shatner.
That was the easy one. Exactly. Well, we'll do your genuine positivity message, let you think about it, and you can come back. See how I'm sweeping? I'm sweeping the top of the hour.
There you go.
We haven't done that in a long time.
No, you haven't. But I just thought of something. Did you know that not all frogs are princes, but we all start out as tadpoles?
Are you just going right into your genuine positive message without an announcement?
I'm done with it already.
That's what I said. Did you just do that?
I did that. How cool was that?
Well, nobody understood it.
Why
Or
wouldn't
caught
they
it,
understand it?
or repaired. This is where people stop and listen and go, wait, Scott's going to say something profound. Let's get the recorders going and record this so we can play it back for our friends on the phone.
Wait a minute. We already recorded for them. They don't have to record it. Why are you making our viewers work?
Because nothing is free.
Well, that's not necessarily true.
All right. So what was the genuine positivity message?
Well, you deleted it.
No, I didn't. Still there. You just got to find where I put it.
You moved it.
It's bigger now. Should be able to find it.
Oh, you moved it way up there. All right. Once again, for those of you who were paying attention while Steve was not paying attention, our genuine positivity message is not all frogs are princes, but we all start out as tadpoles.
Says you.
I guarantee you that if there weren't little swimmers involved that look like tadpoles, you wouldn't be here.
Looked like.
So, anywho's,
I gave you
That's my
time to
s-
think, and you tried to blitz through the genuine positivity message.
well, if I'm doing that, how am I thinking about the other thing? I do sort of remember there was somebody else though. And it was before William Shatner, correct?
yeah, yes. Shatner, I believe, was number 2. But I was like, yeah, what? I was like, okay. And then I remembered because he's a TV star also.
Yes.
Well, yeah, I mean, he's a host of a show for the Today Show. Today Show?
Michael Strahan.
Yeah, very good. I forgot he went up, and I remembered, and I was like, oh yeah. And I had to verify it. But that's how I verified it by going to Michael Strahan go up in Blue Origin, and it said, yes, he did. So I was like, oh, okay, yeah, 3 celebrities. I was like, okay. So I guess, yeah, Strahan.
They should send us up so we could become celebrities.
Exactly. Oh, where do we go from here? We have so many subjects.
Well, let's see. Oh, no, I don't know if we don't really need to talk about that because it's old.
What?
We could probably delete it already. About women beating men with sticks.
Well, I don't even know what that one was. That was one of yours, right?
It was. It's because it's the Festival of Colors, and apparently, it has some kind of symbolic meaning where the women, when they say they beat men with sticks, it's not like they're really beating them. It's
I don't know. It's India. Some of the women might be getting back.
oh yeah, that's true. I want to get even with this bastard. Boo, boo, boo. But it has some kind of religious connotation of some sort. I tried to understand it. It was well beyond me, but I thought it was funny, the tagline, women beat men with sticks. Because do you remember the movie?
The Holi celebration kicks off in India. You got to read the whole thing.
Well, I did, but that was last week when I read it all. Now I forgot it all already.
But
Do
the whole
you remember
subject's
the
still
movie
there.
The Quiet Man?
You can still read it. The whole subject's there.
I realize that, but it's too late. Do you remember the movie The Quiet Man?
I never saw it.
John Wayne and Maureen O'Hara. He's an ex-fighter that goes to Ireland to live in his old house where he was born. And
All right, hold on. This is worth sharing. All right. Remember what we said about and maybe not?
yes,
Watch this one chick. She's jumping up in the air and coming down hard.
yeah.
Look at that. Okay.
But they do get to have a garbage can lid over their head, so
Hindu mythology. Yeah, they have that. But that one chick going through that.
yes, you
God
are.
Krishna was chased out of Breshna by his beloved and her friends. Yeah, no, that's that one chick was leaving the ground.
Yeah, she was.
Point. She was definitely proving a point there.
But anyway, in the movie The Quiet Man, near the end of the movie, when he is dragging Maureen O'Hara back to her brother to call everything off, the whole town's following behind her. And one of these older ladies picked up a stick, ran up to John Wayne's character and gives him the stick and says, "Here's a stick to beat the lovely lady," because that was considered appropriate back then. Nowadays, you'd get thrown in jail for that. But it's all about what's the word I'm looking for? It's not ethnicity, but it's like that. It's a whole thing for their tradition. It's a tradition there. So
Tradition.
and theoretically, they're not really beating the guy to death or anything. So it's just they're beating on that.
We said the death.
trash
There's no
can
beating
lid.
him.
So anyway, what else do we got?
We've got Israel plans a laser wall to intercept missiles. You know, with all the wars that are going on, you know that Israel currently has the Iron Dome missile defense.
Correct.
You know, that's the one that shoots all the to like shatter the missiles as they're going over. It's got
Correct.
like this huge spray and it can't.
Yeah, it's almost like shooting a shitload of fireworks up at the same time in front of a missile.
Yeah, trying to take it down. Now they're going to do lasers. They've had successful tests with the lasers.
Here's the thing. The speed of light is so fast that if you aim at the nose of an airplane and pull the trigger, you're going to hit like 3 inches past the nose of the airplane. That's how close it is, even at the speed they're traveling, because it's virtually instantaneous. So it does make sense.
Oh, it means that you're going to hit the plane. Gotcha.
Correct.
Yeah, so that's going to happen later this year. But you know what? Everything's going on over there. Might as well make sure that they got this stuff winning. But yeah, Israeli defense officials have spoken before about successful tests of the laser defense system. It is mounted on the aircraft where it works. So they're able to shoot them down from aircraft. So if they put this on the ground and just shoot it up.
Yes.
So that's cool. So way to go, Israel. We have lasers.
Yeah. Here's the thing.
We have lasers.
We know that.
Lasers.
Why are you beeping?
We have lasers.
You're goofy.
We have lasers.
Oh, your friend Al is in our next subject.
Who?
Al.
Okay. What were you going to say? I'm beeping because I'm probably getting money.
Yay.
Let me take a look and see.
I could use some money.
And the answer is yes. I'm getting my interest, my 7-day interest.
Yay.
You
You made 3 cents.
Oh, no. No. I make 3 cents by keeping my money in the bank. I've been in places that my money's making much better than that.
Yes.
8% flexible, 10% if I keep it in for a month, and 12% if I keep it locked up for 3 months. That's good money.
So, yes, I concur. But I found it kind of interesting that your buddy Al has some kind of skill for detecting dead cells.
Okay, yeah. So he can detect dead cells, but it's like anytime Al looks at a billion things really quickly and just tells you this what's different. So is that really exciting that he's able to do this? Or is it about time we started pointing and telling him, look at all these things? And I mean, when I was growing up, it was Sesame Street. Remember? One of these things is not like right?
the other. Yep.
So why, if Al is so good at counting things and telling you, all right, you got 365 blue ones and 1 red one, and then count through all of them in a second, why have we not pointed to him to count this stuff sooner?
Because it takes people's jobs away.
No, it doesn't.
Somebody's doing it the hard way, the old-fashioned way.
No one's doing it the hard way because it's too hard, and the cells are destroyed by the time you get to the count. It's like you try and count to 10, and here's what's going on.
1, 2, 3.
Okay, that's gone. That sample's no good. Start again.
Oh man.
Start again. That sample's no good.
1, 2, 3.
Nope. Start again. That sample's no good.
That's frustrating.
Well, exactly. So it's not taking anybody's job away.
Okay.
Nobody can count fast enough to where the sample's still viable.
Okay, so your buddy
Makes
Al is
sense?
going to take care of it for us.
Make sense?
It does.
But he can do it 100 times faster. And I don't believe that. I don't believe that Al can identify dead cells on a microscope 100 times faster than people can. If it's only 100 times, that just doesn't seem like a high enough number for Al. Al can count way faster than that.
Maybe it's because the robot has to feed the samples into the microscope, so it slows them down.
I would go 1,000 times faster. Well, that would say there's only 100 dead cells per sample.
Right.
Which again, I don't know.
I'm confused, but he's your buddy, so.
But okay.
No, don't do that.
I just did.
I've had so much stuff going on. I get tired earlier than I normally do.
That's because we went an hour, because you lost an hour. It has nothing to do with you doing more.
Oh,
it has to do. Yeah. It's because you, yep.
That explains why I keep getting up too early.
So are you tired of driverless vehicles? Is that what it is?
No.
Get it? There's a segue.
Because I watched the show upload, and I found out that driverless vehicles are 100% safe unless somebody uses them to kill you.
Yeah, right. So that is a bit of a problem. Really? Another commercial?
Another commercial. You can't get away from them unless you pay.
All they're doing is commercials. No, even if you pay, they put these on here. So I want to know, is this happening in your neck of the woods? So like we have driverless vehicles here, right? On the strip, you can get in there.
Correct.
And you can go downtown. They have a shuttle that goes around makes a loop and around downtown. You can hop on it and ride around a driverless vehicle. Do you have any of the driverless tractors?
Not yet.
This is Iowa. And Iowa says,
Actually, I think that might be incorrect.
look, there's nobody in it. I mean, they show you where the ley lines are and everything.
Yes.
So why can't they just follow that? You know what a ley line is, right?
Well, I know what
When
it
you're
is
farming.
in fantasy movies. It's the line of power that connects 2 points.
All right. Well, it kind of works that way too. It's when you're doing the seed and stuff like that. Really? That was quiet than this. Oh wait, I'm really getting annoyed at the videos today.
Hey, avoid the noid.
But it keeps track of when you're putting the seed rows down.
Right.
And then it creates a gap in the seed rows. So when you have the harvester tractor come through, it knows it counts over how many rows for the size of the tractor you have.
Correct.
So it could drive the tractor and not run over the plants, actually be able to harvest the plants.
That is also correct.
Those are the ley lines.
Yes. Now, here's something else
No
that's kind
show.
of cool. The one thing we do have around here, we have one of the world's largest corn mazes. And that's how they create those, is using computer driven. I mean, there's a guy in the tractor just in case there's a problem, but it's all done by computer. That tractor just drives around and creates the corn maze.
Well, it just goes up and down. It either puts seeds or doesn't put seeds in the rows.
Yes.
They're still rows. If you look at them, they're still rows. It's just whether they drop a seed or don't drop a seed,
Right.
which is pretty cool if you think about
It's genius.
it. So,
But actually, I think what they do by us is they plant the whole thing and then they harvest. No, they can't. That wouldn't. It has to be your way. Because the machine would tear down too much stuff if it was harvesting instead of doing it.
so I don't have to cut it out. Just say it again.
Cut it out.
No, just the part where you said
You were right. Ladies and gentlemen, for the first time in this episode, Steve was right.
Yep. So speaking of being right, I don't know. Oh yeah, okay. This was just the subject. I didn't really care about the story. Just read up to the question marks on the subject here.
SUVs, pickups, more likely to hit walkers than cars.
Okay. Why do you think that would be?
I would have to say because they have mirrors that stick way out to the side and whack people as they go by.
Okay. Car manufacturers are going to love this. Let me go here. Let me go here. Let me go.
Let me go. Let me go. Don't keep me.
Where's Cher?
Under
She's
security.
doing a concert.
Share screens in green. Look for the green button.
There you go. All right. What do you see here?
SUVs, crossovers, MPV.
Okay. Do you see a car listed anywhere there?
I do not.
Okay. Electric and hybrids, also SUVs.
Oh, no. There's a car
There's
there.
one. Yeah. The EV6. That's not. Those are not cars. Those are, trust me, they're not
Okay.
cars. Okay. Here's your sedans. 5 of them.
Okay.
That's it. So
All
how
right,
many
so
SUVs are offered?
So it's a numbers game. I see.
Well, yeah, exactly. If all these companies sell,
Pickups and SUVs and more than cars.
right
that
now
would
there's
make
more.
sense.
There's more SUVs, and the reason that that's getting hit by more
Okay.
is
I get it.
there's more duh. I'm like, is that really are you like, where else are there more vehicles? Like what else is like super obvious? Like there are more, I know something, but look, SUV.
How about more walkers are hit by vehicles in urban areas?
Yeah, wait, no. More walkers are hit by people than people who skip.
Oh yeah, that would be even more.
Or runners. All right, more walkers are hit by cars than people who run. Here, look, there's sedans. Okay, so look, SUV. Ready? Sedan. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. Oh, they do have some compacts. So, but still, the companies are okay. Whatever, right?
I wonder if walkers ever get hit by one of those little tiny smart cars.
And I wonder if they. Well, there was a joke on that, right?
Yeah, who'd win?
Well, no, there was a joke, and I don't remember what the joke was. Well, you should have seen the car. I think it was a guy in a wheelchair crossing the street,
right?
And he got hit by one of those little smart cars.
Yeah.
They go, yeah, but it totaled the smart car.
That's the first thing that Susie said when they first came out. She said, "You couldn't pay me enough to get one of those things. I want some meat around me when I'm driving."
Yeah, that's what she said to you when you got to bed. Hey, honey.
Yeah.
Wanted the meat around me. But yeah, that was a joke. Yeah, poor guy got knocked out of his wheelchair, but it totaled the smart car. All right, where are we at? SUV.
Well, technically, we're at the Boeing with their investment.
Are we, or we want to move somewhere else? I want to move somewhere else.
Okay.
I'm going to get rid of Boeing. You want to do NASA's mega expensive moon rocket, or can I skip that too?
You can skip it.
I'm going to skip these two. I'm going to cut these out and put these for the next show.
Just so you know, though, on Thursday, they had the test on it. So
for what?
For the mega cool rocket.
All right, then let's just cut out the one and we'll come back to it. Or let's go to it. Hang on. I screwed up. All right. So what am I doing?
The mega rocket. The mega rocket.
Did I put it back?
Didn't you drop it to the next show? No, you did not. What did you do? Delete it?
Well, I don't know what I did. I'm putting it back.
NASA's mega expensive moon rocket made its public debut last Thursday.
All right. So I'm just going to take Boeing out then.
Okay.
We'll cut Boeing out, put that in the next show. Okay. So Boeing is there. So now, all right. So this is yours.
It is.
So
all right.
Tell me about it.
I don't know. I think we talked about this a couple years ago, but literally 12 years ago, that NASA announced that they were going to build this new massive space launch system.
The heavy lift, right? Because everybody can bring these small payloads out.
Correct.
But NASA wanted to build one that could do a bigger payload.
Yes, because they
wanted to build a bigger bomb.
In order to go to Mars and stuff like that, we're going to need bigger stuff because you can't send 20 little ships with just little stuff. It's going to have to be, it's kind of like the cargo ships we're talking about. You need something giant to bring all the shit there, plain and simple.
Right. So did they launch it or did they build it in space?
They rolled it to launch pad in Florida. I should have double checked that.
Launch 20 small ones, assemble it in space, then launch all the cargo up to it, load it, and then send that ship.
Right. Well, that's obviously another option. So, but the thing that I thought was really cool is that when they first decided to do this, they thought it was only going to be a 6-month project. It ended up taking 12 years because they
were close.
They were. But
they were close.
What happened was the original technology that they thought was going to be good enough wasn't. But the new technology came out on time or early enough that they were able to stop what they were doing and put in the new technology. Apparently, this unit is going to be so efficient that it should be able to be used for 25 years, which is pretty cool. A lot of the stuff that they build doesn't last 25 years. Most of it doesn't.
Cool.
So it's nice to see that they're getting smarter. Who said it wasn't rocket science?
So remember last week we talked about Toyota cutting production already down because of the chip shortages.
Right.
Down 20%, then 10%, then 5% and
See, that's what I
5%.
don't understand. If you put them in a fake bag, nobody knows what kind of chips you're eating.
Well, guess what?
They figured it out.
No, it just got worse. So did you hear what happened in Tokyo about the
Tokyo.
earthquake?
No.
Remember all the chips were getting manufactured, and the last time we had what started this chip shortage was a fire in one of the plants,
Yes.
which there's only like 3 plants that produce like 95% of all the chips, if not
Right.
99% of all the chips.
Which
Well, guess what?
seems
An
weird to
earthquake
me,
just
but
took out another one of the
one of the 3. So now it's down to
The
2 again.
factories, yeah.
Yay. Just when
So-
they got them up to 3 again.
yeah.
Just so you know, it wasn't my fault.
It's crazy. So the slowdowns because of the cyber attack, the microchip shortages, now they're just shutting them down.
Yes.
The latest suspension reduced Toyota brand models, including the Crown, the Yaris. So dig this. Just for grins, we wanted to go see what vehicles cost. We went out and looked at vehicles. A brand new vehicle, which wouldn't be there at the Honda dealership for another 3 or 4 weeks,
Right.
was $3,000 less than the last year's used vehicle with 15, 16,000 miles on it.
Yes. I've been hearing that.
So if you can wait for a new car, it's actually cheaper than the used car
Correct.
that's on the lot right now with miles on it.
And it will come with that new car smell.
Yeah. So apparently that driving the car off the lot and depreciating value, I don't think that's happening right now.
No, the last 2 years it's been like that. My brother just sold a vehicle for $4,000 more than he paid for it.
Well, I told you when I went to get my car worked at the dealership, I've owned it for a little over a year. I got it in February
Yeah.
of last year, and it paid 25. They offered me 30 for it. So I've had it for a year. I doubled the mileage on it. So I got 24 on it an hour, something like that, 24,000 on it. And they offered me 30,000.
Amazing, isn't it?
Yeah. So I'm like, that's just not right. Cars have just gotten out of control. I don't know how to deal with it. All right, let's do our last story here. This is your story because I wanted to
is.
save it for you.
And I know that when you saw that, you immediately thought, oh, you just wanted to be naughty. Nope, that's not why I wanted to do this. One of the things that has really, really been frustrating me is we are going through another one of those weird times where a very small percentage of people are trying to ruin the entire world's fun. And I just do not comprehend this.
Well, we're a very Protestant. That's the right word? The Don't Know Show?
We're very what?
Prudish. But
Prudish, yeah,
Is
prudish.
it Protestant? Is it?
No,
when they say-
Protestant is a religion.
I know, but which ones are which makes us prudish? The Don't Know Show don't know.
No, it's not really. Okay. Back in the old West and stuff like that, every single town had their own bawdy house. The nice way to say it. Now you have to go to Steve's house, well, not really your house, but your area. There are only a few places where it is still legal to be in the sex business. But throughout, you go to Europe, it is not unusual for someone to be
unusual
topless.
to be loved by anyone, especially in the streets of Amsterdam. It's not unusual to go and see people making love. Right?
That wasn't too bad. It didn't rhyme very well, but that's okay.
I don't care.
But anyway, Maren Morris, who is a country western star, she posed topless in Playboy after she already had children.
All right, so hold on, time out. She chose topless in Playboy in like 2019, right?
Correct.
Playboy's still around?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
So, anywho's, she was getting dissed by these women who saying, don't be a slut and stuff like that. And it's like, there was nothing slutty about the photo shoot. It was incredibly tasteful, you know? And so she wrote back to him, respect for mom boobs, Boobz. I thought that was kind of funny. That way it didn't get stopped by the thing. But I just do not understand why people think that the human body is something to be ashamed of. I just do not comprehend.
Because they've seen my human body and they
Well,
go,
okay.
nobody wants to see that. Goes back to my joke, right? Hey, you said it. You said it. You were at the restaurant today and took a long time to get your service. So the waiter comes over and goes, "Sorry about the wait, sir. Hey, you calling me fat?"
Exactly. That's a good old dad joke.
Yep.
So
And how come you didn't? You typed hello and welcome, but you didn't mention it. I mean, the people chatted and said yo, and they chimed in and they said yo and that. How come?
Because
How
you
come you
were
didn't mention it in the
in the
show?
middle of one of your, not necessarily rants, but monologue. Yeah, you were in the middle of your monologue, and by the time you got done with it, it already was like 4 minutes. So
what?
I
What,
forgot
you think
by
they
then.
stopped listening? They didn't stop listening. They're still there.
Yeah.
I see their names are still there.
They're still there.
They're still
Thank you
there.
for still being there. We're coming to the end of our show now, so you get to listen
So
to how
did we
we end
look
our
at
show.
it? Did we find the pictures?
Of her being topless?
Yeah.
Okay, hang on a second. Bloop. Oopsie.
Where is it? Where is it?
Right there.
Maren Morris. Topless
come-
photo shoot.
Did it come out? Do you see it?
I don't know. Oh, she's got a tattoo.
Yes, she does. But it was very tasteful.
Wait.
Very tasteful.
That was only like 6 years ago?
2019. That's not even 6 years. It's 3 years.
19, 20, 21, 22. Yeah, 3 years. She looks way younger there.
Yeah.
How is that possible?
What do you get when you cross an elephant with a rhinoceros?
Hell if I know.
Exactly.
Wait, why am I on Yahoo all of a sudden?
You hate Yahoo. I know you hate Yahoo.
Well, no, actually, I
See, I love it because it's a chocolate you
I
drink.
almost went to work for. So how old is Maren Morris then? She's 31.
Yeah.
So she'd have been in her 20s.
Well, late 20s. Yeah, 28.
Yeah.
So, but whatever. The whole purpose is, stop being so nitpicky about shit. If you don't like it,
Well,
you
it's
don't
a
have
whole
to
change
look
the
at it.
channel thing. Yeah, that's the thing, right? The channels are channels for you. You don't like our show? Change the channel. You like our show? Tell other people so we can do more of these. And
And if
maybe
you don't
even
like our show, send
make
it
some
to all
money.
your enemies.
And if you don't like our show, just remember we're the Joe Rogan Podcast.
Yeah, right. All right. Guess what it is time for now? Because we're already past
It's
time.
time for a word.
Yes.
And the
You know
word
what
is
that word
boobs.
is? Can you pronounce this word?
The word is boobs.
Unequivocable.
Those are her boobs. They're
Yes.
unequivocal.
Leaving no doubt, unambiguous. In other words, the Don't Know Show is unequivocally the most positive show for you to be watching.
Wasn't there somewhere was trying to make topless legal? Was that New York?
It is legal in New York. It's been illegal in New York forever.
I knew it was somewhere.
There's a whole area of downtown that women work topless outdoors on purpose.
Oh, well, in England, the where you get the page 3, page 4 girls.
Yes.
Oh, you know what? I just realized I never turned my lights on.
Oh.
What? And the sun went down.
Yeah,
And
all
now
of a
my
sudden it
green
looks a little
screen's
strange,
freaking
but
out.
that's okay.
The sun just went down like crazy. Like it just got dark in here. Like what the?
Yeah.
Wait, where? Wait a minute.
Videos.
Wow, this is bad, man. I'm gonna turn my lights on for the last few seconds of the show if I can remember how to do that.
Well, why don't you just end the show and then turn them on later?
I don't know why.
Because we're there.
Where
You know
where's there?
You know what happens at the end of the show with me, right?
You have to pee, and I like to
That's
make it
right.
go longer to watch you squirm in your chair.
It's that time. I need to run away.
All right. I'll just say thank you for watching.
And if you feel our show is not a bad life decision,
Then please subscribe and please blah blah. There you go. Please. Oh crap! I don't remember what I'm supposed to say. Oh, please subscribe, like, watch our shows. Go to whathappened.world. I know what to say. I'm just trying to keep Scott from having to pee. I don't see his eyes rolling yet, so he's good. Hey, Scott. But yeah, go down to whathappened.world. Check us out. Watch. You haven't posted anything in a while.
I have not.
Why not?
Well, I'm still finishing up everything with my dad and everything. So,
Sorry to hear that. But yeah, please subscribe, like, watch our shows and channels. Ask Funguy The Entertainer to cook for you. He just might. And with that, I want to say, live every day, and we'll see you on the next show.
be genuinely positive, live and love life, and have a good one.
Crazy, but you still amaze me.